Live. We are live. TikTok live number 12. TikTok live number 12. Should I do it with a voice like that? What do you think? TikTok live number 12. December 3rd, 2023. Had a great podcast today with Stephen Roth, at Stephen Roth DDS. He's an oral pathologist out in New York, out here in Long Island. I'm in Manhattan, but he is out on Long Island. All good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get this up a little bit higher. Can I knock that out again? Perfect. There we go. Okay, I think we're locked and loaded. Make sure that this is running a little bit. Yes, it is. Okay. We are locked and loaded. What's up, everyone? John, TARDIS Lover, what's going on? Matthew Davis, Sarah, Melissa J, Leah Paul. What's up, guys? How can I help? What's going on? Lucas joined. What's up, Lucas? We tried some fantastic IPAs earlier today. They were so good. They're from Treehouse. Oh, look, you can't see the Empire State Building because it's raining out. It's really cloudy and raining out outside in Manhattan today. Tried some fantastic IPAs, 3 of them from Treehouse Brewing. It's a brewery in Maine. So, they were so good. They were heavy too. They were like 8.5. The first one was 8.2. Second was 8.5. And the one after that was 6.5, I think. Woo! I didn't have lunch. All I had was like a weak bowl of cereal. Banani Splits join. What's up? Lucas, what's up? Yo, you're in the Nashville area, right? I'm a med student in Memphis. Lucas, no, man. I'm in Manhattan. I'm in Manhattan, New York. Yeah, I would probably have an accent. Oh, you mean like if I was in residency down there? Yeah. I mean, I could have a New York accent and be in residency down there, I'm sure. But no, man, I'm in New York. Yeah, dude. Gabriel Fugire joined. LOL joined. Brady joined. Selena joined. What's up, friends? Lucas, what medical school? What medical school are you in? You thought you saw a video of me in Nashville. Oh, there was a video with Juan from That Was Epic, the YouTube team, the YouTube channel. That Was Epic. Juan was in New York, and he was looking at what they called micro apartments. And I brought him in, gave him a tour. Actually, not so bad now. I got the Christmas lights up and everything. Yeah. University of Tennessee Health Science. Nice. Where are you looking to go to medical school? Milton, what's up? Bryant Richardson, what's up? Abdira Manamed, what's going on? Diana, Carol, what's up, friends? Apple user 9975. How's everyone doing tonight? Is everyone in the holiday spirit? I got the little tree up. I got a little tree over here. See my little tree? My little tree in the corner there? It's tiny, but here's my apartment, everyone. I got the Christmas lights in the kitchen area. This is my messy area over there, where some of my clothes are. My desk, everything, all the windows right over here. A million plants. I think I counted last week. It's like 14, 15 plants. My coffee plant died, so maybe that's like 13, 14 now. Lucas, hoping for a residency in Colorado, but I'm a first year. Oh, you got plenty of time, man. Congrats, getting in med school. So you're pretty early on. Why Colorado? I'm interested. Are you from there? User 3208, what's going on? Kathy House joined. What's up, Kathy House? What's up, friends? Pink Cuffs joined. Cal joined. What's up, Cal? How's everyone doing tonight? User 1471, what's up? Bella, hey, what's up, Bella? How's it going? Watch on wrong wrist. It's on my left wrist. This is my left wrist. User 6726 telling me my watch is on the wrong wrist. I wear watches on my left wrist. And I mean, I do agree with the idea, if you're a lefty and you wear the watch on your right wrist, I got friends that do that. I think it's fine. I think it's fine, honestly. But no, I'm a righty. I wear my watch on my left wrist. This is a Tag Heuer. This is an Aqua Racer, if you can see that. Tag your aqua racer right there. I love it because the reason being is I'm a big fan of diver watches. For dentistry, obviously, and oral surgery especially, you time things such as the expose and bond procedure. I mean, I time everything. I'm literally timing my laundry right now. But the bezel turns, so because that's why it's a diving watch. The diving watches are the ones that typically have the big numbers around the bezel, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in the minute hand, because you set to the minute hand over here. I'm timing my laundry, but you set the like the zero mark to the minute hand, and then you can time how long you've been underwater for, so that you know how much oxygen you have left, etc. And then I like this one because it's got the chronometer, the chronograph as well, so you could time things as well there with the two push pins right here. And the date, obviously, I don't know. I'm a big fan of functionality as well as aesthetics. I felt that this is probably one of the top three, definitely for me. For me, aesthetic wise, I thought this was one of the top three watches that has this diver plus the chronograph functionality. So, Lucas visited once and fell in love. I'm looking to be around nature during stressful residency times. Lucas, I hear you on that, man. Excellent thought. Colorado's gorgeous. It's beautiful over there. Oh man, the summer and the winter and the skiing, summer and the hiking. Lots of fun over there. I was in Boulder, Colorado. I mean, I used to go skiing Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Washington, Canada, stuff like that. But Colorado was really pretty in Boulder. I went there in the summertime. The hiking trails, the wildlife, the town in Boulder is a lot of fun. That was a great trip. Susan. Hi, Susan. Susan, hi. Hi, Susan. User 3208222, why dental school over medical school? Well, we're in an interesting time right now in dentistry because it's getting consolidated and there's a lot of corporations buying up practices in dentistry that happened already 10, 20 years ago in medicine. Everything changed at that point. It's starting to happen now in dentistry in a lot of ways throughout the United States. These DSOs are buying up everything. And I wanted dentistry because I shadowed a bunch of dentists and oral surgeon, and I found it to be very interesting. I was interested in, and I felt I would be excited to wake up and be a dentist and work with patients in a very clean environment setting. Oral surgery I thought was awesome. And a big part of it was I wanted to be a partner in a practice, in a multi-practice model. And that was always a goal of mine because I wanted to treat patients directly. I didn't want to work for an employer necessarily. I wanted to work with a team for the end goal of treating patients. That was my goal. And in medicine, I started to see that phase away quite a bit. As the hospitals bought up everything and became a very corporatized structure, I'm starting to see that now in dentistry. So it's an interesting time, and hopefully I could find the right opportunity, depending on where we are right now in dentistry as the times change. And it's really, I just want to be happy and excited every day to go to work again. Residency is interesting to say the least. A lot of work, little sleep, a lot of work. More work than there is doing surgery itself, but if you know, you know. Joseph Soliman, what's up, bro? What school you go to? So I'm not in school anymore. I am in residency, and I can't talk too much about where I go because I can't come off as though I'm representing the program when I do social media content, lives, and stuff. And this is just my personal stuff, recommendations, personal interests. Hey, we got the Empire State Building coming in a little bit there. It's coming back in. Mateo, sir, Mateo. Health is a human right. Dental care. Oh, Mateo's saying to user 3208, health is a human right. Dental care isn't. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I agree with that or disagree. I'm gonna stay out of that one. Joseph Solomon, is 3.4 GPA good enough to get into dental school? I would think so. I'm sure there's people that might think differently or have different ideas and opinions. I think that should be just fine. It really depends on where you apply. I would apply broadly. You know what I mean? Lucas, have a good night, man. Love your videos. Lucas, I appreciate that, friend. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck this year. DM me on Instagram if there's anything I can help you with personally as far as effective, efficient studying, maybe motivation, whatever you got to do. I really hope I get to see you get into residency in Colorado. All right, friend. let's keep going. It's 8:02 right now. I'll go a bit longer. We got time. Doc2R.KHA. Why does it feel like I'm speaking to a car sales agent when I go to a dentist office? Maybe because dentistry is so expensive nowadays and nothing's reimbursed by insurance anymore. So they have to try to explain to you what you need because patients don't really know or understand in general. And it seems, money's involved. There needs to be a payment, as far as dentistry goes, somewhere along the line, right? To make sure the providers keep the boat afloat, right? Keep the practice going. And I don't know. Maybe that's just the one dentist office you have. I really hope that I don't come off as any type of sales. I don't want to be a salesman in the dentist office. I want to show you what you have, what's going on, what you need, and then we make a choice together on what's best around all the determining factors. All right. User 320822. Why you do it? Would you do it over again, or would you pick a completely different field? Well, to be fair, I'm not there yet, right? I still have a year and a half left of residency. I'll graduate, hopefully, God willing, I'll graduate in July of 2025, June of 2025, and then I'll start practicing. So fairly, I would be able to answer that once I finish, right? Once I'm actually practicing my career and everything. As of right now, we'll save that answer for later. User 320. I answered that. Isaac Marshall. What's up, Isaac? I asked the last time I was on the live. I gotta ask again. What's the watch of the day? My man, Isaac. So this is the Tag Aqua Racer. I was saying the chronograph version. I got it for, I think it was $3,500 at the time. This is going back 7 or 8 years when I got this. Got it in Grand Cayman as well, so it's duty free. Came out to about $3,500. It's like $4,500 now, like $4,000. Price shouldn't matter. Again, I got this watch for the functionality and the aesthetics. I really felt that I really like diver watches. Obviously, I said before earlier that I time everything I do. I try to be super efficient. Keep an eye on the time because I think time is the number one variable, right? And aesthetics, because I think diver watches have that. Diver watches have the bezel. This one specifically because there's the chronograph too, right? So you could time things with the bezel. You could time things with the push pins, with the sub dials. Tells the date, tells the time, obviously. But essentially, I felt that this, for the dual timing, right? The bezel as well as the chronograph. I think this is one of the top 3 watches out there for aesthetics. And that has that functionality. I really like the Omega Seamaster as well. I'm thinking about getting the Omega Seamaster after I graduate with a leather band for that versatility. Wearing in the gym right after I get out of work. I have the Citizen EcoZilla over there. The thing is massive. And I really like to wear that to work because it could take a beating, right? It tells the time exact every single day. I can time things with it. And it's solar powered, so it's, you don't have to worry about it. Usually you don't have to worry about solar powered watches. Seiko and Citizen, they do a great job at it. Bring it into the repair shop all the time. And it takes a beating. I can wear it when I work out. I do it all the time so I can time my workout. Make sure I'm not going over an hour. I like to cap it out around 45 minutes to an hour now. And so I'm thinking of upgrading to an Omega Seamaster. I really like Omegas. I really like the mechanism, the history, and I really want to get the Planet Ocean chronograph one. That's my goal for when I graduate residency and wear it at work. Mateo, that's what a doc told me, and that statement encompasses a lot of what. I'm sorry, Mateo. What did a doctor tell you? I think I missed what you were referring to before. It was like Tana Belly 20202. Do you find dental school a lot more difficult than undergrad? Oh, absolutely. I mean, undergrad, the most I took in a semester was 21, 22 credits. They say dental school is the equivalent of about 32 credits a semester, and I completely agree with that. I mean, you're doing dental school. We started our first year in medical school, but once a week we go to on the off day of the medical school, when the medical students are off, we're doing dental school classes. So we're going to the dental school that day. It's a lot more classes, a lot more work than medical school. I gotta say, I think the medical school classes were harder though. Okay, but yeah, dental school blows away undergrad, without a doubt. Doctor, do you know much about head and neck cancer? I know somewhat. I know somewhat, and I'm still learning. We've done surgeries on it, doing more. Wouldn't call myself an expert on head and neck cancer. Maybe one day. I'm in the process of learning it now, and I know a fair amount. German Jose 382. When did you know OMFS was the field you wanted to go into? Well, I shadowed an oral surgeon in my gap year. I worked for an oral surgeon in my gap year. My last year of dental school, I shadowed him and other dentists, and so I knew that I was super interested in oral maxillofacial surgery. And then throughout dental school, I kept my mind open. I wanted to see what orthodontics was like. I wanted to see what um, endo was like, right? Pros was interesting in some ways, and then I really did not like removable pros. I don't like dentures and stuff. Now I do like dentures for the overdenture concept in oral surgery, right? So, um, Tony Volt, why do you need that microphone for 11 people? That's not so nice, Tony. I'm recording this right now in the back on Riverside, the podcast app, so I could put it out on podcast and on YouTube channel later. That's why I need the microphone, so that you could hear me better. And so when I post it later on YouTube and podcast, you see it there. All right, Tony? Let's keep it kind here, Tony. Thanks. So that's that. I'm still trying to find a way. German Jose, I'm still trying to find a way to decide as pathology is still calling me. Oh, dude. German Jose, by the way, just earlier today, I had Stephen Roth, Dr. Stephen Roth DDS is his Instagram handle. He's also on YouTube if you want to learn about oral pathology. He's awesome too, by the way. We just did a podcast earlier today. We were trying IPAs. We were talking about the traveling that he's done. He was at a play. He went to a show this afternoon, and we went into oral pathology there. Great tips from him on applying to oral and maxillofacial pathology residencies. Highly recommend you check it. I just posted it a few hours ago on Spotify and YouTube. I hope that helps. Let me know what you think. Mohammed Saud, I like the new setup. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'm using I'm putting this up on podcasts and YouTube, so I got the whole setup going. Yeah, we got the plants in the back. It's mom and dad. Hi, mom and dad. I got my water over there. I got Christmas lights up. It's around all over here, and that's that. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, no problem. No problem, German Jose. You got it. Eric Gordon, I take organic chemistry next semester. What do I need to do during my winter break to prepare? Oh, listen, get the textbook early that they use in the class. That's number one. They're going to be pulling test questions and stuff from there, right? Two, I would use Khan Academy. Khan Academy is excellent for organic chemistry. Okay, use that. Three, you could just generally Google YouTube videos on how to do the reactions and processes. I got an A minus in Orgo 1 and a regular A, like a normal A in Orgo 2. I'm very personally, I am proud of that, but I want you to do well too. Use those three resources, okay? That's how I did it. You can do it too. What I was doing is I used flashcards, and I would open the flashcard, and on my flashcard I would say I would be like this component with this reactant, whatever the hell it was, and make the product, and then I would do it over here, and then I'd flip over the next card and see. To make that faster for you, I would use Quizlet somehow if you can. It's about repetitions. It really is. Studying is about repetition, seeing it. You don't necessarily have to write everything out. I used to think that it's about reps. Use Anki, use Quizlet. There are other programs I know. I would definitely look into that. Rizwan Kawaja, what is the work-life balance like for OMFS? Well, in residency, there's not much work-life balance. I mean, I was on call yesterday. Yesterday's Saturday, obviously, right? I was on call. I got out at 9 a.m. this morning. I had 6 or 7 consults in those 24 hours. All of them were last night and yesterday afternoon, and another one this morning. Admitted overnight that went to the OR today. I wasn't in that case because I was post call, and I mean I go back to work again tomorrow. So today is my post call day. I didn't go to sleep. I can't sleep on post call days. It's go time. It's go time, right? And I worked all last week. So Monday through Friday last week. 6th day was yesterday. Kind of 7th day today. You know what I mean? Because on call overnight, got out at 9 a.m. So kind of that's working today. You know what I mean? And then I have another Monday through Friday this week, except I'm on call on Thursday. So I'll get out about 9, 10 o'clock, probably about 10, 11, 10 o'clock on Friday mornings. So that's like a half day. I'm going to be going from 4 or 5 a.m. this coming Friday. So I mean, technically, if you consider every single day that I did work, dude, I mean that's today's 7 plus 4. That's going to be 13 days of work, or 13 to 14 days working in a row. I mean, this is what it is. So work-life balance, it's all work. There's not much life during residency. It's slowly getting better, but let me tell you, I mean, we're spread thin here. We're short-staffed. It's very slowly getting better. So I'm hoping and praying that life gets better after residency. Um, Everything else I want to say after that, I'll wait till after graduation. Mohammed Saad, hoping to see you again at that hospital. So happy you can make TikTok again. Thanks, Mohammed. Mohammed, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, I'll see you again at the hospital, dude. I'll see you there. Thanks, brother. Official Sports Talk TV, yo, Doc, what's good, my guy? My guy, what's up, dude? How we doing? How's the weekend going? I'm going to be wrapping up soon. I'm going to cook dinner tonight. I don't cook, but I cook one thing. I cook liver. I'm going to make it tonight. Carson, PA student here. Do you work with any PAs in OMFS? Seems like a super cool surgical specialty. It is. It is a super cool surgical specialty. I love oral surgery. I really do. I love surgical procedures. I love doing dental alveolar work, sedations, implants, wisdom teeth, sinus, bones grafts, biopsies. We did a couple OR cases, debridement of the mandible, extractions of implants, teeth, and debridement of the mandible. It was osteomyelitis, osteonecrosis going on. That was last week's OR stuff. In addition to infections, actually, I forgot about that. We did a couple of infections in the OR last week as well. But yes, Carson, we actually have a PA on our service at the public hospital because there's a lot of OR prep and calling patients out and planning to prevent no-show. Like, there's a lot of administrative work that our PA helps us with on service there. She's an awesome. She's a lot of fun too. Actually, we had Friendsgiving with her a couple weeks ago. She's awesome. She's great. Eric Gordon, thank you for the tips. You got it, Eric. Anything I can help with? TC, any advice for an 87-year-old grandma who has the hots for a stud muffin like you? TC, did you? 87 years old. You're killing it. Yes. I said this before. I really like to get an Audemars. An Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Diver with the rubber band. Let me know, TC. Let me know. We'll go grab dinner. The Brady Bunch 26. You motivate me to get into dental school. Let's do it, Brady. Let's do it. Let's get it. Irving joined. Irving R. What's up, Irving? Did I miss any questions? I think that's it. What other questions you got, guys? I'm going to sign off and eat dinner soon. I'll be posting this on podcast and YouTube. I'll try and get up tonight. If not tonight, I will tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll probably get up tomorrow. Umberto joined. What's up, Umberto? What other questions? What can I help you guys with? Also, get me on Instagram if you can. It's at Dr. Gallagher. The Spotify podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. That's just Dr. Gallagher's podcast. If you find my stuff helpful, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. You listen to the content that I make. It's like a family. I really appreciate you guys being here and going through this journey with me. All right. And I hope I can help you on your journey too. This is a wild experience with residency. It's very different from what you expect at times. Umberto, what made you want to do OMFS versus a surgeon graduating from med school? Yeah, it is. I'm sure it's similar. You said, yeah, it is similar. But oral surgery is, I mean, you're always doing not surgical procedures, but dental procedures in dental school, right? You're always going to be doing something with your hands. In medical school, you're not. I mean, in dental school, for example, by the way, you go to an ED, an emergency department, you have a cut, a laceration, right? You got to get sewed up. If it's in July, you're most likely going to have an intern working on you. The intern is a first-year resident. Something to think about. A dental and oral surgery resident coming right out of dental school, sure. Right out of dental school, maybe not the most experienced. However, they've been working with their hands for 4 years. A medical student hasn't been for 4 years, in general. Just food for thought, right? But yeah, oral surgery I think is awesome. Dentistry is a very clean profession, I think, in general, right? Literally, you go to the dental office to get cleanings, right? It could also be very dirty. I mean, the mouth is the dirtiest part of the body. But that being said, oral maxillofacial surgery, taking out wisdom teeth, sedations, implants, all on ex case the implants where they lock a denture into the implants, maxillomandible, zygomatic implants, go into the zygomas. I think it's awesome. It's exciting. I really like doing surgery, and I think I do well at it. Eric Gordon, how did you manage eating time while studying? Great question. So when I studied for the CBSE, that's like a shortened version of step one. The CBSE is the basically the entrance exam that you need to get, and when you're applying to oral surgery residency, and that was hard studying. That was really hard studying on top of school, dental school, on top of clinic in dental school. So what I would do was I would study all day, every day, and I would wake up about 5:36. I would do a UWorld block beforehand, right? So that was an hour and a half of studying. Go to school, class from 8 to 10, try and get some review in, clinic from 10 to 1. 1 o'clock, review the morning block, right? So get that out of the way. 2 to 5 was afternoon clinic. 5 o'clock, I would go right to Panera. We didn't have a real library at Stony Brook Dental School, and they still don't. They don't have like a library. You got to like go to the medical, it's wasted time. I would go right to Panera. That was my library. I would lock in with the noise canceling headphones. I would leave my phone in the car. I would lock it in the car. I would bring food with me to Panera. I would heat it up in the microwave there. I would. And I don't have iMessage linked to my laptop, so complete focus, locked in the zone, locked in, ready. And I would study and do stuff there. I would try and get another 1 to 2 blocks in at the end of the day. So essentially, an hour studying in the morning, an hour over lunch. So that's 2 hours, and then 5 until 10. I would stay. They'll start kicking out people at 10. I'm trying to stay till about 10:30. So that's about 7 hours a day on top of an already, what is that, like an 6 hours plus 2, an 8-hour day at dental school. So, so eating around it. I mean, you just eat in the morning before you go. I would eat lunch and I would study while eating at lunch during the day, and then when I got to Panera after in between the blocks, I would just microwavable meals. I'm still eating microwavable meals most nights of the week. So that's that. You're delusional prick. That's the name of this person asking me. Hey hubby, how's your day going? Thanks friend. Thanks, Bay. That's it's a good going good today. Had the podcast earlier with Stephen Roth, oral pathologist, and got to try some outstanding IPAs from Treehouse Brewing, and great stuff. Great day. Got the podcast up, did some work there. Got groceries, laundry's in right now. I didn't get to exercise. That was the one thing. I got the posts up for the side companies. Good day. I'm gonna get to bed early and get up bright and early tomorrow to try and get some LinkedIn podcast work in, some studying, and go on the merry way. Umberto, I see you as a good ortho surgeon. I don't know why. I've gotten told that multiple times. Technically, oral surgery is like the ortho of dentistry. So that's what they said. That's what they say, and I would agree with that. Anna, has anyone told you look like Dr. Owen from Grey's Anatomy? Look him up. I get that once a day. I'm not kidding. I get that. I get that almost once a day. Let's say once a week. Let's say once a week to be really. I literally do get it at more than once a week. Dr. Owen, I'll literally be walking through the hospital. Dr. Owen? No. I'm not. I'm not Dr. Owen. Hopefully that's a compliment. All right, friends, we're at about a half hour. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Sean Miller joined. What's up? The GHGEG dues. What dental school did you go to? I went to Stony Brook Dental School. It's out on Long Island. Pretty area, historical area. It's a good dental school, very small. A lot of one-on-one with faculty that you get to have there, and they have excellent placement into specialties at Stony Brook. Small schools. There's 3 small schools in the United States: are Stony Brook, UConn, and Harvard. And they all place excellently into specialties. If you're considering dental school, I would highly recommend, and you're interested in specialty, I would highly consider going to a dental school that has good match rates into specialties. Make sense? I can't stress that enough. How is the CBSE? The CBSE stuff. The CBSE is a monster. And for a dental student, you don't study that stuff in dental school. So you got to learn most of it on your own. It's doable. It's hard. You can do it. Umberto, I've always wondered, with how much you learn in dental school, how you're able to retain everything with patients. Well, when you work with patients, you're practicing the things you learned, right? And then you're working clinically on and with patients. So the things that you learn translates into what you're doing on a daily basis, for the most part, right? And then you're learning so much more than you do on a daily basis too. That's part of training, right? Part of studying. That's part of the didactic experience. Um, Anna, will we ever hear about your love life? What do you want to hear about my love life, Hannah? What do you want? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? This is sad face. What GPA do you think is competitive for dental school? I mean, I've heard of students getting in as low. I've heard of 2.8. Most of the time, it's 3.2 and up. But a strong GPA is anywhere from a 3.4, 3.6, and upwards from there. However, that being said, you got to take an application into the full picture, right? There's the DAT, there's the school you're coming from, there's research, there's shadowing opportunities. There's so much that goes into an application to a dental school, right? Luke, what's up, man? Thoughts on out of state applying to Stony Brook? We had out of state. We had Maryland. We had Florida. We had. I'm trying to think just quickly off the top of my head. Most were in state. Don't get me wrong. Most were in state from the area. We had New Jersey. We had Connecticut. So we had a bunch. We had a bunch of out of state. We had class of 44. I'd say probably a quarter were out of state, right around there. Yeah, and most were in state. The GHGE dues I interviewed at. Oh wow! Congrats, man. That's a lot of interviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 interviews. Well done. Excellent. Chris, do you ever regret pursuing dentistry? So I'm not in there yet. I know I said this before, but I mean, you're asking, do I ever regret pursuing dentistry? I am a bit taken aback how the corporatization, the consolidation of dentistry, because I thought I would be in a practice where I'd be a part of a team. I'm a big believer in the team, teamwork and a team oriented space, team oriented jobs, team oriented. And I liked a team working with the clients or customers or patients in dentistry. And that's something that I really liked over medicine. I mean, medicine, all the doctors are employees for the most part now. And that is good for some. However, the way I see it, after reading a lot of books like Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, I think it's better to be your own business owner, in a sense, your own practice owner, because then you kind of get to control your job. You get to work directly for the patients. When you're working, in some instances, when you're working for a hospital, for example, and it is a corporation, it's a big corporation structure. You work for the hospital, right? You have no idea what they're billing the patient, what happened. You go in, you take care of that patient, and you leave. You might never see that patient again. I don't like, that's not me. I wanna work with patients. I want to help Aunt Margaret. I want to help Grandma Sue. You know what I mean? And then have little Johnny come in. We'll do the exposing bond on the canine. Send him off to my buddy Sean. Get the braces on. I want to be in a community, in a dental community, right? That's what I want to be a part of. That's who I think I am at heart, and that's what I want to be a part of. I think that's where the best in healthcare comes from. We will see where it goes. So do I regret it? I don't know. You can't live with regrets, right? I'm really hoping and praying that after graduation, I can get into an environment that I can thrive in again, right? Chris, how are you managing student debt? Well, Bitcoin just passed 40 today. It's probably back down. It's going to hover around 40. It's going up, man. If you're not in Bitcoin, I don't know. It's a good idea. And this is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. I think it's really cool how it's like digital gold at this point. Just my this is all just personal opinion. I think it's really good. I think it's a really good idea to consider these things and to learn about them. Maybe not just invest in things blind. Managing student debt. I've been very fortunate to have gotten helped with my parents. My parents have helped me out. I'm very, very thankful for that. And I mean, I've given my personal financial advice for students. I know I'm not in debt, but look, like I have my dental instruments right over here behind the the camera here. Like I've been selling dental instruments on eBay. I've been selling things on eBay. I've been doing things on the side to try and make some. I've side companies. So on top of all the work of dental school, on top of all the work of residency. I mean, I'm here to give back too. This is time out of my day, but I love doing this. I feel like we're building a community here, and I'm an only child. I have a very small family, so I wanted to build a community that had a family feel. To be completely honest, that's why I do this. I want to mentor and give back, because the reason I'm here today is because of my mentors and people close to me that have helped me along the way. I want to be there for others that are trying to do their thing. It's not even just dentistry. There was this really nice kid. I'm not kidding. I was mentoring him to go through the DAT prep, study prep, everything for literally like a year and a half, like over a year. And then one day he goes, Brendan, I really appreciate the help over the year and over these months and years. And I'm actually going to go to flight school. I'm going to be an airplane pilot. Completely out of left field, but look, he got somewhere. He's excited. He's happy. And I'm so happy and proud of that kid for doing it. He made it. He made it in something he was excited. I didn't see that coming at all whatsoever, but yeah, so just an example. Anna shared oh, thanks, Anna. I appreciate that. Chris, how are you? Yep. THGHD dues, I don't know where to go when I hear back on December 15th. Well, talk to your friends, talk to your family members. Think about where you're going to be most excited to wake up next year, every single day, and for the next 4 years, to be in a very stressful environment, a rigorous study schedule, and a clinical setting that causes a lot of pressure, right? It's a good idea to be happy where you are so that you're motivated and you're excited. Wow, okay. Oof. Anna, do you do the surgery or do you help? We mostly do the surgery. Residents do both surgery and help, assist as well. Chris, I think that was the most well-said thing I've ever heard about a career. Well, Chris, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. I hope the way I look at it kind of portrays it in a way that maybe it can help you in some way, right? I really hope maybe one day I'll be able to get in an administrative role in healthcare itself so that we could get patient-centered care back to the focus. And I think in order to get patients are number one. I think in order to get patient-centered care, we're going to have to bring back some of the attention and appreciation to the clinicians, right? The nurses, the doctors, the attendings, the residents, the transporters, and not just an appreciation like sending them a bag once a year for Christmas. I'm talking about appreciation like let's sit down and see what benefits they need. For example, in this residency, some residents are being paid by the private hospital, some residents are being paid by the public hospital. The private hospital pays significantly more than the public hospital, and there's been a union for the last year and a half trying to tell the public hospital we need to increase an appropriate and equal pay rate since we're all in the same residency program, we're doing the same work, but this person is under this salary, under this institution this year. Like I was under the private last year, now I'm under the public again. I literally didn't have a raise. Because the raise from the public hospital matched what last year's, does that make sense? Last year from the private hospital? So I didn't have a raise. These types of things need to be talked about. And like someone's from the hospital's got to step up and help these people out. I mean, 75% of my salary goes to rent. It's expensive here. Grocery, and then after that, groceries, laundry, transportation, doctors, nurses, assistants in the hospital. Like, come on, help them out, man. They're the ones treating these patients. For another time. Apologize for my rant. Just my personal opinion and thoughts. I really think that we can make this healthcare system even better. Watching this instead of studying for finals. No, definitely study for finals. I'll get going soon. We're at 39 minutes. I gotta go eat too. It's 8:30. Shoot. Chris, I think that I'll thank and Chris, thanks, man. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Get me on Instagram. I want to know what you're doing with your career, your pathway. How can I help you get there? Just from my opinion, my experience, I'm here for you. Luke, I'm from a rural place. Are there big specialty clinics in more urban areas in dentistry? Yes, I believe there are. Sad face, are the pre-med and pre-dental student courses the same? For the first, for pre-dent, generally they are. Generally, pre-dent and pre-med they're generally the same. If not, they're super similar. I went to Stevens Institute of Technology. I'm actually wearing their colors, believe it or not. But it was basically pre-health. It was pre-med, and then I went into dentistry. Taking the DAT has all those things. Luke, predental, like there are with neurosurgery, spine, or orthopedic centers. I think there are. I think there are. The GHG dues. What should I choose from the school, assuming I get accepted from all on December 15th from those? Well, look, you gotta look into these schools. Look at the people. Here's the answer. Sean's my buddy from dental school. We created the pre-dent mentor map. I would go on there and I would reach out to dental students that are currently registered as pre-dental student mentors. They're current dental students at each of these schools that you mentioned, and reach out to them. Submit through the website. You could also search on Instagram the location. So search the dental school, and then you could look at people that have posted photos and tag the school, tag the location of the school. And I would DM them. I would ask them. Now, look, you might not get response, but if you DM one person from all those universities, you're going to get an idea of those dental schools, and that's a good place to start. You got to talk to people that go there right now. That's my recommendation. Mr. Clips, hi, Dr. G, how you doing? What's up, Mr. Clips? I'm doing good. I'm starving, honestly. I think I'll cook my dinner. How do you feel about pass-fail schools when applying to OMFS? I like pass-fail schools a lot. I think the overall culture and attitude of the dental school is generally better. You're learning the material for the passion of it, for the genuineness of learning the material of dentistry, right? Also, from what I've seen, the pass-fail schools generally have higher and better match rates into specialties afterwards. So if you're interested in that, I would look heavily into those schools. Pass-fail is Columbia, Harvard. I'm not sure. I think UConn. I'm not entirely sure. Stony Brook used to be pass-fail, and now it's graded. They were talking about making it rank. They didn't. Thank God, because that's a bad idea. Bad idea, guys. Don't do that. Sarah Kate, I agree wholly. Eric Gordon, me too. Finals can wait. No, Eric, no. Guys, study for your finals. All right. I'll sign off in a few minutes. I'm not trying to keep you from your finals, friends. I love you guys. Oh, you guys are great. Sarah, by the way, studying for finals, it's about repetitions. Get those repetitions in, and I highly recommend Quizlet and the premium version, because look, guys, we're all visual learners, right? Get those figures on their diagrams, photos, put it on the Quizlet cards. Reps. I also, another trick, in addition to the Panera trick I mentioned earlier, guys, don't worry. I'm recording this in the back on Riverside, the podcast app. I'll put it on podcast and Spotify later. YouTube channel, you could get this for information if it helps. The Panera trick, listen to that. The other thing is I would listen to progressive house music, like melodic progressive house music. No words, so you don't get distracted. It's a nice melodic tune to keep you inspired and motivated in a good mood. And it's I think the melody kind of helps the brain a little bit too, and it's a constant nice relaxing tempo to keep you going. Studying for the CBSE, for example, I pushed 15 16 hours some weekends. You need something to keep you going at that point, more than coffee, right? And my trick was melodic house music and the Panera trick. Trust me on that. Sarah B. Kate, big fan of UConn. Yeah. Sarah Kate, are you from Wisconsin? I'm not. I'm from Long Island. Sarah Kate, born in Hartford. Nice. Hartford's right across the way. I born on Long Island, but I grew up in Smithtown, New York. It's right across the water, the Long Island Sound from Hartford. Awesome. Sarah Kate, what are you having for dinner? Well, I'm gonna have a little wheat thins and hummus for my like appetizer, if you will, with cold cuts on the side, and I'm gonna try cooking liver tonight if I have time. I like cooking liver. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a lot more energetic during the week. I feel a lot healthier. It's straight protein. It has a lot of vitamin A and cholesterol, mostly good cholesterol. I only have it once a week tops. Jimmy G, you look like Conan O'Brien with my hair, right? With my hair, yeah, right. Sarah Kate, I was agreeing to the pay for nurses and assistants. Yes, nurses, assistants, PT, OT. I could go on, but I think we really need to rebuild the healthcare structure. They're not going to do it. I think we got to give attention and rebuild it from the bottom up. I really think to make things patient-centered care, we got to start with the patients, to the providers and the assistants and everyone around them, and then build from there. I really think that, and it's got to stop being an insurance-based structure. It needs to be patient-centric. It needs to be about the treatment they need so that they can get it. These are my thoughts. Jimmy G, you sound like him too. Mini Dude Maple, you skipped me. I'm sorry, Mini Dude Maple. Hello from Yukon Alm FS. Mini Dude Maple, wait, what's up? Dude, wait, I see your dog. What's your name, man? What's going on? What's up? Like the state of CT, you drove past me. Hello from Yukon Alm FS. I see you now, brother. Or sister. I can't see. Mini Dude Maple. So dude, I'm assuming you're a guy. Say hi to Ian. Say hi to Ian Lynn for me. He's my brother from dental school. We went to Stony Brook together, graduated the same year. Say hi to Paul. Say hi to Paul for me. He's my bro. I really wanted him to come here to a program here, but you guys got him. You guys are lucky. He was a scholar and a gentleman. Good, great guy. You guys got some good residents over at UConn. Do you have a Christmas tree in your place? Yeah. Right here. See that little guy? See that cute little guy right over there? That's my Christmas tree. Eric Gordon, has a country or region started or have a healthcare system you like? I don't know. I need to look into a country or region that has a better system. I'm not going to lie. I think the system we used to have was better. I mean, people were getting care years ago, and here's the thing though, people are getting care nowadays, debatably more than they used to. But look, there's a problem with this insurance reimbursement because it's not happening. It could be so much better. I don't know the solution just yet. I think if I was given the opportunity to look under the hood, I think with my network, the people I know, I think we could figure this stuff out and make it better. I would take a pay cut. If I was to be an administrator of a hospital, like top, the CEO, CFO, president, whatever have you, I would go to the individual clinics throughout the year, right? I would try to get to each clinic minimum once a year, at maximum once a quarter. And I would like to meet the residents. I would like to be like, let us know how we can help you, right? It's patient-centered care. Why can't we? It's about helping the patients, right? So we need to be helping the people, helping the patients. Like, oh, you need instruments clean faster? Like, oh, you need more. They took the bone grafting up from the clinic into like another floor somewhere and hide it. And wait, we're doing bone grafting like every other procedure some days, right? Like, why do we have to go up, take the elevator up another floor, and go on an Easter egg hunt to find bone grafting? You know what I mean? Like, they're making it harder to give patients quick, good care when like the instruments are out in the hallway rather than in the drawers that we have in the room. Like, look, there's a lot of changes going on. It's ridiculous. Right? So I'll get off my rant. Mini Dude Maple, yeah, I remember that video of you and Ian. Yeah. Hey man, I get made fun of a lot for this stuff. It's fine. I don't care about getting made fun of. Obviously, I have no shame. I like public speaking, and I'm doing it to help. I'm doing it to help give back and mentor and educate, and I want to see the future be brighter. So I'm trying to take action on that. Chica, drink water. Yes, Chica, drink. Let's drink water. We should all drink water. Gets rid of headaches, right? Makes you pee more. Sarah Kate, I guarantee I'm the best OMFS anesthesia assistant if anyone needs one. All right, Sarah. Well, I graduate June 2025. Come on over. Let's get some sedations going. All right. Eric Gordon, my medical history professor, said the fastest way to get rich would to be open an insurance company. That's actually that is such an interesting idea. I think you're right. There's so many rules and regulations, of course, as there should be. But once you get past those rules and regulations, I mean, I would like to see what some of these insurance company CEOs and presidents, what their houses look like, what cars they drive for not reimbursing people for care. NBA, hi, can I ask you a question? I'm 5'9" at 13. Am I tall? Well, in oral surgery, we don't really evaluate people's heights. What do you think? How tall is everyone in your classes at school? All right, guys, I gotta sign off. I gotta go eat. Thanks for signing on. Thank you so much for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. We're at 49 minutes. How many points you average in college or high school basketball? Good question. My high score was I was a sophomore at NYU Poly. My high score, we played Farmingdale State at Farmingdale. I scored 40 points. I forget how many rebounds I had. My best game, it wasn't that one. We lost. That wasn't my best. My best game was the last game we had at NYU Poly where we beat Mount St. Vincent. that came down to literally the last second, hitting a free throw at the end and winning. The last game of NYU Poly career. The best game, though, was 34 points against York College on Long Island. That was at NYU Poly. I call that my best game is because I went 12 for 13 from the field and ended up with 34 points. But not bragging. I'm not trying to get into that. I was just those were some of my stats. I really miss the team atmosphere at NYU Poly. I miss that so much. I really do miss the family we had there, between my friend groups outside to the team. The best, one of the best, probably the best coach I ever had, Coach Nolan Adams and Coach Tommy Guerin. Wow, I miss them so much. I really miss them a lot. I hope they're all doing well. All right, I'm signing off before I start crying. My sophomore year, that year under Coach Guerin, we adopted on the team a kid who had brain cancer, and he would come to the practices. He'd come to the games. We dedicate games to him. He'd be there on the sidelines with us and stuff. And he had passed away literally 3 months after my sophomore year. So 6 months after the season, and we went to a month after the season, we went to one of his procedures in Manhattan. We the whole team, we all went and visited him. It was like right before a procedure, and we were told everything went well and everything, and it didn't, unfortunately. That was really sad. And just one of those things, it meant a lot to him. And I know I'm not like here with cancer patients necessarily right now, but it's just, I'm here because if people gave back and mentored me, I want to be there for others to help out and see about what I can do to help people get to where they're looking to be. And we'll talk about that more another time. All right, friends. I enjoy your liver. Thank you. Dylan Pfeiffer, proof puberty is controlled by Michelle Obama. What? Julian Rodriguez, are splints still recommended for TMJ? And Brock says, I get a consult by your nurse provider. I can't get into that right now. Nick DeFerg, currently nursing school. Should I finish nursing school and then pursue dentistry? You can. I would recommend shadowing dentists to see if you really like it before any profession. You should definitely get an idea of what it's like and try to get an idea of what it is that you're walking into prior. Right? That's with anything. All right, friends. I gotta go. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Guys, get me on Instagram, DM me. Let's keep in touch. We'll talk soon. All right, guys. Signing off. Good night. I love you.